pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You know, the world was telling you to do that. Now we're growing up in an era where both sides, one of them's telling you to pull up your bootstraps and I'll show you how to do it, and the other side's saying, do it yourself. That's a you problem. And then giving you no instructions.
So you feel like there's
People aren't being shown how to be a man.
How to be a man. Why do you think that is?
Personally, from experience, it could be from a broken family. They don't have both parents either there physically or emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. Both parents aren't contributing to make a man out of the child, and it's more like the world is showing him what to do. And with everyone having conflicting views, no one really knows where to go with it. No one wants to say one way is the definitive right way, and no one wants to say one way is the definitive wrong way, because everything can offend somebody nowadays. So
that's it. Everybody gets offended.
So no one really knows how to be a man or what to do. And it's kind of causing people stress, because when you don't have a purpose and you don't know what you're working towards, what's the point of working?
That's a good point. So, Daddy, what would you say the definition of a man is?
Somebody that shuts up, gets up, and takes care of business. It's just
Yeah.
that simple.
So you're 82, you're 18, and you both are living in different periods. Daddy, you lived in a period of time where the government said you are going to fight.
Yeah.
And you guys had drafts.
Now, I was lucky. My daddy didn't make it. His brothers all had to go. Daddy fell in the cracks. Peacetime, too many kids, etc., etc. Same thing happened to me. Both of my brothers went. I didn't.
Right.
All right. Now, I was brought up as a sharecropper in Mississippi. We worked on a farm with sharecroppers. And let me tell you, from the time I could walk, at 3 years old, I was dragging a bucket picking up pecans. The way I was brought up was, son, if you want it, shut up and get up. If you don't want it, just sit there and cry. It's up to you. Nowadays, if everything isn't handed to the generation, not all of them, the majority of them just have a fit, and here comes mama with her little feelings hurt. Somebody's picking on her baby. When her baby needs to shut up and get up.
Right.
It's a mess. I mean, in the law, there's no more law. When I was a kid, break the law. You was going to court, you was going to jail. It was just that simple. Nowadays, Peterson, the guy that killed his wife and that child in California, they are now coming up with it. I forgot the name of it. They say in a freedom something program, they taking him out of prison and going to redo it, and I guarantee you he'll walk. I mean, come on, kill your wife and just walk off. What it's crazy.
It is crazy. Nathan, how do you feel about police in your generation? What is the feelings behind police in your generation?
In our generation, for me personally, they're more like family, because I know a lot of them, and I'm more like, our family has been around a lot of them, so we don't really have any issues with them personally. But you see videos online of people or police not being handled properly or not handling the situations properly, and it's caused a lot of backlash for people to want to defund them. But the problem with defunding a program that's already not training its people properly is you're not giving them the resources to train better people. So it's sending them on a spiral downwards rather than defund police or to get rid of them altogether, because we've seen that doesn't work either. It should be to help fund them and get people in there who know what they're doing. Make it a job worth having so that good people are willing to do it.
Now, when we were kids, the police didn't have to police that hard, because if we did something wrong, they just take us home to daddy.
Well, my generation too.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember breaking curfew with my friends to go roll another friend's house, and we got busted in the city of Denham Springs after curfew. It was 11:05, and curfew in Denham at that time, if you were 17 or under, was 11 p.m. They put us all in the cop cars, everybody that was under 17. They took us to the local police station and started calling parents. When they called my parents, I was hysterical. I was the only one hysterical. And the cop goes, she's the only one that's going to be punished. I said, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Like, they might get off lightly, but my mom and dad are not going to take this as oh, poor you, Sam, you weren't doing anything wrong. In their mind, I had broken the law. and I was duly punished. And
like I said, when I was a kid, they knew us. I mean, they not personally, but they knew the minute they picked you up, unless you shot somebody, I mean, crazy.
right,
They would just take you home
take you home.
and knock on the door. And young daddy'd answer the door, and by that time you was worried.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I think a big problem we're having, especially in America, is a lack of fathers in the homes.
That's right.
Moms are important. We're the heart of a family, but the husband is the backbone. And do y'all think that they are making men weaker on purpose in this country?
Well, yeah.
I don't. I think that they are, but I don't think it's like a societal. It's partially a societal issue, but I think it's also that in an older generation, it was a lot harsher of punishments, and fathers for generations down didn't want to be as harsh. And yes, you shouldn't be like mean to your children, but you need to have a backbone with them.
Yeah.
Right.
And because they just kept going further and further with this, I don't want to be as harsh as my dad was, or I don't want to be like him, it's caused more and more kids to just have a father who really wouldn't punish them over anything unless it was extremely bad or directly caused them trouble.
Right.
So my take on that is, number one, as answered about the children, somebody's got to make the decisions in the family. And heaven help you if it's a 2-year-old.
That's
Because
right.
he just lost a game. All right, now the next take is, yeah, in a way, yes, they're trying to make men
More feminine.
Yeah, and the reason being, the ones that are taking and following that line of thought is not like Mason. He's got Nathan. I'm sorry. He's got a job.
You got called the great grandchild.
Yeah, he's got a job. These guys.
He's already in the military.
Oh yeah, these guys that want to be like weak and follow the government, they don't want to work. They want you to take care of me, and somebody else pay for it.
That's exactly
There's where
right.
the problem is, and I don't know.
I don't either, Dad. It's a lot of good questions to be asked. We thank all of y'all for listening in on our family discussion around the table today. We pray that you take this and sit down. The older generations talk to the younger generations, meet in the middle, and let's see if we can't save America one family at a time. Tell them, like, comment, and subscribe, guys.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I'll drink to that.